Okay. Ready?
Born ready, baby.
You can make that joke a second time?
Sure. I think I'm gonna toy around with trying to have some music during the intro.
You should, yeah.
Some kind of theme music or something.
I thought you were going to try to get Ross to write us something.
You know what? I've been able to count on him since we were children.
Okay.
Welcome to the Yips. Episode 6. This is a baseball podcast for people who love or like baseball or whatever, really.
Yeah, don't care about it at all, which is where I'm at right now.
Molly's in a bad mood, but we're going to turn that around because we have a hell of an episode today. Yeah, I mean, we're going to open it up a little bit. We're going to get a little personal here.
Yeah, we're going to get a little personal.
Last episode was a sexy episode, even though there was nothing sexy about it at all.
Okay.
But this one, we're gonna open up with Molly posted some posed an AMA kind of style call out on her personal Instagram stories and got some doozies.
Okay, and then we're going to do a quick This Week in Baseball, and then we're going to go over animals. The theme of this episode is animals in the park. Okay, so, how was your week?
Oh, shit.
What? It's okay, we don't have to have a Yip of the Week every week.
I mean...
We'll come up with one.
You know what? No, I've got a Yip of the Week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Way to think on your toes. Okay, what's up with you? What's going on? What's new?
Oh, man. I had another craft fair weekend. Admittedly, though, Molly was hawking her wares at the Logan Square Renegade Craft Fair this weekend. Much more reasonable hours for this craft fair versus the last one was like from basically 6 a.m. until midnight.
No, this one was 12 to 6 both, or 11 to 6 both days.
Yeah.
The last market I did was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and it was noon to 10 p.m.
Yeah, and surprisingly, aside for some brief rain on Saturday morning, the weather...
Decent weather.
Worked out. The smoke was gone.
Decent weather. You helped me set up on Saturday, and then you came home and watched the Cubs game.
Yes.
And hung out in bed for 5 hours. I have... The only time I've ever been able to do that is if I'm sick. I don't understand how you can do that.
I need time to recharge the battery.
Yeah.
I mean, I really do. And we've talked about this before.
It's wild.
But sometimes it's good to just, what'd you do? Nothing. I laid on the bed. I watched a baseball game. I took a nap with the dogs for a little bit. Then I got up and got it going again. I mean, it felt really good. Sometimes you do that.
So sue me.
Yeah, it's not my problem that... Anywho.
I thought your problem though what?
You can't do it.
Oh no, that's not your problem.
You should try.
No, I don't want to. I get recharged by like I get so little time in the house that like tidying up around the house kind of recharges me, or like sitting outside and reading recharges me.
Yeah.
I can't just like...
I mean, sitting outside and reading on a nice day is kind of like laying on the bed watching a...
Yeah, but I can only do it for like an hour or two.
Oh, I can do it for...
You could do it forever.
How long you got? But, yeah, and
it was just such a busy weekend, and it's so much work, and then...
You do have... You have more time at home alone now that I have to go back to the...
That's the biggest update, is Eric has to go into the office 4 days a week.
I have to be in the office 4 days a week now.
Yeah.
Whereas...
Before it was only 2.
It was just, twice a week, which, I thought was...
That was reasonable. I think it's reasonable.
Maybe, if you want to get nuts, bump it up to 3. Maybe
it's wild to go from 2 to 4.
Well, yeah.
And it can really mess some people up. I mean, we're really flexible, but like if not. Like we would have to get a dog walker or a dog sitter. I might even look into doing that in general. Cause like today, my whole day is like messed up by the dogs because I go to the gym before I go to work. I can bring the dogs to work, but I can't bring them to the gym before work. And I can't do any errands at all if I have the dogs. Like I can't do any errands on my way to work because it's so hot out. So like I can't go to the post office if I'm on the way to work. So today I had to go to the bank and I was like, I guess I'm just not going to take the dogs to work because.
Yeah. I mean, you could bring them to the gym. You just leash them to the treadmill and set it on like the lowest setting and they just walk.
That's not the type of gym it is.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, if it were
one of those gyms where it's just all weights.
Studio 3, you've been there. It's like workout classes.
The other way. I was thinking of like old school gym where it's nothing but like barbells and stuff.
That's where you thought I'd been going all this time?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Anyway, so I'm just really tired, really burnt out, stressed out. But okay, we have some news and baseball related. We're going to a baseball game tomorrow. And we're going to a baseball game on Saturday. And we're going to go tailgate at Guaranteed Rate or Rate Field. I can't get used to calling it Guaranteed Rate or Rate Field. Anyway,
horrible names. Before that it was the U.S. Cellular Field. They used to call it the Cell.
it's funny, like, because I grew up in DC and the basketball stadium was called the MCI Center. So they are kind of these funny relics to like corporations that have been folded into other things or are now defunct. Yeah. It's like
Crypto.com.
Yeah, exactly. Crypto.com arena. Yeah, so crazy. But yeah, that's basically what's going on.
Yeah, we're going to the Cubs game tomorrow evening for an evening game against the Tigers. Hopefully, Javi Baez will be in the outfield because for the first time this season, we're actually sitting at a bleachers.
I don't think he's been playing.
Wow.
Which is yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, if
A
you're
girl can dream.
and you're in the bleachers, we'll be signing autographs.
Well, this comes out after.
Also, this will be released after the game because we're going to get on a Tuesday. The episode comes out on Wednesday, so maybe.
Wait, when does the episode come out? I thought it came out on Thursday.
No, Wednesday.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, sending this one out to all the future
time travelers,
Yippies that we will meet
yes.
at the game.
Yeah,
You know.
we need to make cards.
Oh my God!
I should print some on the risograph. Okay. Also, other big news in our life. Hannah, if you're listening to this, please skip ahead. We killed 3 rats last week.
Oh my God!
We are having a little rat problem in our garden. And they're so cute, but they're so devious.
They're not cute.
They're so cute. I think they're really cute. If they weren't ruining my life, like, I just think that they're objectively cute. But yeah, as beautiful a sight it is to see a cute little rat, there's nothing more beautiful than seeing a dead one with its little mouth open. You got it snapped its neck right out of its hole.
Oh God.
We decided we were going to start putting the traps like out, like near their holes so that when they run out, they're like, oh.
So for those who don't know, we actually live within Chicago city limits, and
it's Rat City.
It's Rat City.
Rat Nation.
Yeah, and
pledge your allegiance.
Like, no, New York City's got more rats. I used to believe that, but now I'm convinced. I mean, it's rat central. And what's more, the city is doing major construction, replacing all the sewers and the water delivery lines in our neighborhood. So I think what happens is that, like, with all that action, like, it shakes the ground in it, and all the ratties come up from their nests and they're all disturbed, and so now they end up in our backyard, and it sucks.
Yeah, so we're trying to kill them.
We're spending there's a lot of emotional labor that goes into this. I mean, we have dogs.
Yeah,
need to be
protected,
taken into consideration. Otherwise,
at all costs,
things would be a lot easier. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our news update. Okay, so another news item is that we celebrated our 4th wedding anniversary, And so I did a call out on Instagram for ask us anything about, I wanted relationship questions like advice questions, but people just asked us questions about our relationship. But I thought that'd be kind of fun. So we're going to go through them.
There were some charmers in there, and also for some context too, Molly's personal account has quite a few followers, and a lot of people are following her that you don't even know. And some of
I know them all.
you know every single one of them.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't know one of them.
Who?
Well, that posted the one question that you're like, I don't know who this person is.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So
That counts, right?
somebody wanted to know if you're artistic as well.
Oh. I suppose that depends on. I mean, it could be.
Well, you could just, I don't know.
I mean, not practicing right now.
But you're artistic for sure.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I went to art school
Yeah.
for college.
Yeah. And yeah, you do things pretty artistically, I would say.
Oh yeah.
And you're interested in like creative hobbies and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I appreciate the arts.
And you appreciate the arts. Okay. So someone wanted to know, how do you feel about clay and pottery? Because I work a lot in ceramics. So if somebody wanted to know how you feel about clay and then about pottery, which is a great distinction. It's not the same thing. Thank you to whoever asked that.
Wait, what's the difference between clay and pottery?
Well,
You use clay to make pottery.
yeah, but not all clay. Like clay could be sculpture, or like it could just be like, how do you feel about?
I see. Not functional wear.
Yeah. Yeah. So you like clay. You took a pottery class. You took 2 pottery classes.
Yeah, actually, before we met, I was considering taking a pottery class.
Yeah.
But those were strange times back in the good old COVID days.
Yeah. And then you like I feel like, I've been collecting pottery for, 15 years, but collecting it with you is more fun because it's fun to make the choices together. And like we have a piece over here that we just got from Dolores Fortuna. So I think one of the coolest things about pottery and our relationship is that it's brought me so many of my friends and so many people. And now Eric knows what that's like too, and has made friends through pottery, by proxy, but they're really like potters are often really interesting, fun people who love to eat, in my experience.
Oh.
Often it's like centered around food.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like when we had pottery friends in town and Nancy Gardner hosted us and we all went and shared a meal and shared drink. I don't know. It's just, that's a very Potter centric, meetup.
Oh,
Potlucks, that kind of thing.
that's cool.
Does he share his candy stash with you? This is in reference because I posted this video I took of you where you took a bunch of Halloween candy and like put it in your nightstand. You do share Eric and I have different taste in candy. So we don't really share candy. We both have our like guilty pleasures, but
You're more of
never the twain shall meet.
yeah, sour gummy candy.
I want something that's gonna give me a kink or sore.
Yeah, and I prefer like chocolate.
Like chocolate bars. Yeah.
Kit Kats, chocolate bars, Reese's peanut butter cups. Oh my God. Or
Yeah.
I don't even want to get into the whole hierarchy of what shape is the best because, it's midsummer right now, but the holidays are around the corner. And I just want to say that the Christmas trees,
I thought you liked the pumpkins the best.
I like the pumpkins too.
Christmas trees better?
I don't know.
Well, we'll find out this October and December, if we make it. You never know. I was just thinking about that today. I was like, I could die like right now.
It's awfully smoky outside.
Yeah, that too. Okay, how do I feel about Eric being divorced? So Eric, when I met him, concealed that he was currently married. I'm just kidding.
I was going to say, wait, what? No.
I know. When I met Eric, he was divorced. You'd been divorced for like 2 years at the time?
I can't remember the timeline.
But
Yeah.
it didn't bother me at the time. My parents were divorced. I don't really think that poorly of divorce doesn't really mean anything to me, like in terms of like a moral character.
It's almost like whoever asked this question was just like, do you feel bad about the way that I interpret it is like, do you feel bad about like picking up like damaged goods or something like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
And like, I kind of feel like
Everybody's damaged goods. Like a divorce. I mean, we've all had relationships like,
yeah, that have fallen apart.
I would say that, you know, I tell my girlfriends who are single and in their 30s, like, wait for the divorced guys because I don't know. I don't know. I think in some ways I liked that Eric was divorced because it showed that he was like willing to make a commitment. And obviously like that doesn't mean that all people who are divorced are wanting to get married again, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was a positive character trait.
I mean, yeah, it could definitely go both ways.
Oh, and you don't have kids with your ex-wife.
No.
I think that would be another issue because your ex-wife wasn't and isn't a part of your life anymore. And like that could get kind of tricky maybe, but.
Oh, yeah, with like the kid tie-in.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean, I could see that. That would change the dynamic significantly. I mean, who knows? Maybe, who knows?
Maybe you and your ex-wife will get back together.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope she's not watching this.
Yeah, that'll happen. Yeah.
Do you keep art separate from your relationship as much as possible, or does art enhance the relationship?
Oh my God. I mean, this is your question to answer, but I know I'm definitely not with the former, definitely with the latter.
What? Art enhances the relationship? Or what do you mean?
I'm like, your work is like reflective of like your life. Mm-hmm. Even into like day-to-day things like laying around and eating Cheez-Its and things like that. And I've felt pretty honored to be included in some of your work.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I mean it's really nice.
I would say that in terms of like the work side of art, we both talk about work a lot to one another.
Yeah.
And what we're thinking about. And then in terms of like the art side of work, like I'm not like the kind of person who will make something and then like want to show you, or I do keep things like pretty, we don't really talk about my art or like anything too conceptual because I do feel like it's not like, that's not really what our relationship is about, but like, when I was working on all of the lamps, I would send you in progress pictures or ask you for your opinion. Like, I definitely trust your like aesthetic opinion, especially in terms of like the more fine art side of my work, less so the merchandise stuff, because I do think that you have a good eye, but you have very specific taste that like isn't like, you're not my target audience.
No.
In terms of like
No.
the more cash and carry side of my work.
Yeah.
I think it enhances a relationship. I mean, like one of my favorite things to do with you is like go to a coffee shop or a bar and like I draw and you read, or you started to draw a little bit when we were in France last year, but yeah, I think, and we go to museums together. I don't know.
Yeah.
We like to watch movies together.
Mm-hmm.
I think art, I'm sure art enhances any relationship.
I mean, it could.
Well, the art of baseball.
The art of baseball.
Okay, and then Hannah Green and Wiggly asked, are Zach and Kata in a situationship? Do you even know what that means? Do you know who those people are?
Zach and Kata in a situationship. These names are familiar, but for our listeners and watchers here,
you guys know.
Reality TV is a big part of
our lives
here in our house. For better or for worse.
Okay, but who do you think Zach? I know. No, you always say that in every episode. We don't have to.
Is this some Love Island bullshit?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, do you remember who Zach is? And Zach and Kata, they're in a couple. Zach's the British guy from...
Oh, with the weird hairline?
No, he's got black curly hair.
Yeah.
Not sincere.
He's got like a little part down the middle that kind of goes over his forehead. Yeah.
Yes, like kind of floppy curly. And then Kata, she was the one from New Hampshire who kept being like, I'm from New Hampshire. Do you know where that is?
Oh.
Do you know where that is?
Yeah.
New Hampshire, do you know where that is? And
Great.
I don't know. So after I didn't
Live free or die.
confession, I watched all of Love Island except for the last episode. I never liked the last episode. I just found out who wins. And I don't know if Zach and Kate are in a situationship because I haven't followed anybody post show. I've been kind of out of the loop because I have a new reality show. And it's called Below Deck Mediterranean.
Yeah, we're finally up in the med. Admittedly, I've watched some Below Deck.
You've seen every single season of Below Deck Med.
No.
Okay.
No. But yeah, we're in on. Molly now understands the allure of Captain Sandy. For those of you out there who
Allure. I mean, I just respect the hell out of her.
you have to believe me. You have to.
All right. That was fun.
So I don't know. Did we answer the question?
I just don't know.
We don't fucking know.
I don't know. I hope so. I don't like either of them. No offense.
I couldn't care less.
You couldn't care less?
Could not care less.
Okay. Well, that's kind of rude to Hannah's question.
Sorry, Hannah.
Okay. This week in baseball. Bow, bow, bow. Not too much this week in baseball because we had the All-Star game.
Yeah.
I wonder if you guys watched that. Let us know. We didn't watch the All-Star game, but we watched a bit of most of the home run derby. It just went late. We're like early to betters. So, the home run derby was cool. I love Jordan Walker. Cubs fan over here who loves Jordan Walker. Ooh, ooh, Jordan Walker. Ooh, ooh. We saw the Cubs play. We saw the Cubs play the Cardinals, and on the 5th of July. It was fun.
Yeah.
So, also speaking of Wrigley Field, today it was designated as the first MLB ballpark to be a certified autism center.
I did not know that.
So 2 years ago, Wrigley Field put in a sensory room. And it's basically like a place to take a break from like the intensity of a ball game. Anyone can check it out. Anyone's welcome to use it, but it's designed for people with autism who might be overwhelmed by crowds or just different stimuli at a ball game. And so in the room, it's kind of dark with soft lighting. It's got some like sensory games and also a texture wall.
I'm assuming it's like soundproofed as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that was 2 years ago, but then today they earned this designation from the International Board of Credentialing and Continuing Education Standards, IBCCES. They toured Wrigley Field.
Everything's got an acronym.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. More on that later.
Yeah.
So 80% of the front-facing staff, guest services, are officially trained in like autism sensitivity.
What's the percentage?
80%.
Jeez.
And that's how they got
That's like everybody but those like
but 20%.
grilling hot dogs or like cleaning the bathroom. That's a
like
lot.
For every 100 people, 80 of them did
Exactly.
the training module.
Yeah, I mean, we can even expand on that. For every 1,000, how many would that be?
That's where it gets hard.
It gets crazy.
Okay, so, yeah, I guess this international board, IBCCES, they toured Wrigley Field. They have more suggestions for future improvements, but Wrigley Field's pretty accessible. We were watching something on Instagram about like when you're blind, they give out these things where you can sort of like maybe it buzzes. It's like almost like a little
like
map of
tactile
the
surface that like is made of rubber and like the surface can change depending on different conditions of the field. So it's like a rubber surface that's shaped like a baseball diamond.
and it tells you what players are where and who's going where. Yeah.
That's really cool.
And also, I mean, with all the improvements, they put in a lot of elevators and made it a lot more accessible. And we've even noticed, like, walking by, we're like, the wheelchair sections are really well maintained, really nice.
100 level.
Yeah, and they're good seats too. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Good view.
I mean, honestly,
We're hoping that Eric will end up with a broken leg, so that we can sit
I mean,
in the nice seats.
it's almost like, you know,
Should you break it? Should I
the
break
Cubs
it?
in Wrigley Field, the whole thing is just such a money-making machine, literally.
So when you hear
But
something
it's-
like this, you're a little surprised, but your heart is warmed.
yeah, I mean, your heart warm, but it's also just like, for Christ's sake, it's the least you can do is
Yeah.
somebody's trying to go to the game, spending like hundreds of dollars, and they're in a wheelchair. It's like, at least you can. Hey, is there a decent place I could watch the game from? Not like in the back. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's great.
Okay, so I asked you to describe what a noble tiger is to me. Let's get into it.
Well, I don't think that I want to get into it now.
Oh, okay.
I think that I would like to, and this is a little teaser for everybody out there, which I know everybody loves a teaser, especially on a sexy podcast like ours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to tease that a little bit, but yeah,
We're not talking about the noble tiger.
I'd like to move that down to the Yip of the Week section.
Oh.
See what I'm saying? That was like a pivot at the beginning.
Oh, okay. Wow, wow, wow.
Rest.
All right, well, let's get into some ballpark animals.
Yeah, you know what? This. There's kind of a lot here. We're only going to cover a couple.
Oh, we could talk forever.
Oh, you can go on.
Honorable mention, who we're not going to talk about, that praying mantis that landed on the outfielder's hat
Oh yeah.
on the Nationals.
Don't give away so much.
Well, okay.
I'm thinking this is part one of like a multi-part series.
Well, we chose the four bat. Okay, well, okay.
You know what? The Yips is a baseball podcast
For animal
for
lovers.
people who like or love baseball, but also like to hear about when the world of baseball collides with wildlife.
Yeah, and sorry about killing those three rats.
And oftentimes that collision is real.
Oh,
Sometimes has literal consequences.
Literally.
Yeah. Thank you for that.
okay, get into it.
All right. So, I mean, I think we should open this up. Animals have been making an appearance in baseball for a long time. And so this is more of like a recent story here. And I'd imagine that some of our listeners are well aware of the, let's say, event where Randy Johnson, former, really power pitcher nicknamed the Unit, basically blew up a bird
Well, who do you play for?
with a pitched ball. So it's March 24th of 2001. So this is a preseason game.
This is spring training.
Yeah.
Picture this.
Yeah.
You're a dove. It's cold because it's March.
No,
because
it's
you're in
not
Florida.
cold. No.
You're in Arizona.
In Tucson.
At the Cactus League.
Yeah. And so this is a spring training game between the Diamondbacks and the Giants.
Okay.
Randy Johnson, Diamondback.
Okay, I did not know that. I thought he was a Brave.
So he comes into the game. It's the seventh inning. Again, preseason game. Nothing really at stake here. And what basically happened was that there is a net behind that runs from first base to third base around the back of the bat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and this is to protect, foul balls from like decapitating a child or whatever.
Okay.
There's a dove, a beautiful dove, sitting on the top of this line, this tension line, holding this net up on the third base side. And he gets this idea where it's like, the third base side is really nice.
It might be better over
But
there.
it might be better on the first base.
Yeah.
So maybe what I'll do is I'll just, instead of going around the back the long way, I'm just going to go straight across the diamond, literally. And I'll land myself on the first base side, no problem.
Just another day as a dove.
Just
a typical Tuesday.
You know what I heard?
What?
This event inspired Prince to write the song When Doves Cry.
That is insane. Okay, tell them what happened.
Anyway, so the dove starts flying. Randy Johnson's on the mound. He's a lefty. He winds up. This is my left hand. I can't throw with my left hand. He throws the pitch. The pitch is cruising towards home plate, and at the exact right millisecond, the path of the ball and the path of the bird, of the flying bird, intersect. There was a poof of feathers, like a plume. I think
it looks like a little firework of feathers.
the umpire said. I think the umpire remarked that it looked like somebody had like blown up a pillow.
Yeah, I could see that.
And so there's this plume of feathers, and then if you watch the video, you could see like
I've never noticed that.
the body of the bird continues on in a shorter trajectory and lands.
A shorter trajectory than had it been alive.
Yeah. So this was kind of interesting because, I mean, a couple things happened here. So how do you call it?
Yeah.
You know? And so the batter at the time, Murray, he turned to the umpire and he was like, "That's a ball. You got to call that a ball."
Yeah.
And apparently there's a rule in baseball that says that if a pitch hits a bird in flight, it's replayed.
It's in the rule book?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
But this is the only time it's ever happened that we know of.
Well, no, it's not.
Oh, okay.
So I would need to look at the rule book, but I kind of think that this applies to bird strikes of all kinds on the field of play.
I see, not just a pitch.
So, yeah, they called it no pitch.
Okay.
I mean, it's the least, again, I'm saying this again, it's the least they could do. I mean, that's a 1 in a million chance, literally probably a bet. You have a better chance, I think, of winning the jackpot of the lottery than you do being born, becoming a pitcher, moving up into the major leagues, at least high enough to pitch in a preseason game, and then you make the connection. I mean, it's crazy. So a couple things that's interesting. Randy Johnson, the big unit, you'd figure that with a name like that, he'd be like, sweet.
Yeah.
But he has never found it to be funny. Like almost everybody else was like, "Oh my God, that's hilarious." Randy Johnson didn't think it was funny. He said that he thinks about it a lot still. Yeah. And ironically, post his career, he is now
a photographer. This is the one fact I know about it.
He's a photographer, and his company's logo incorporates a dove into it.
An upside down dove with a dead dove.
Yeah.
An upside down dove that's just been hit.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
It's funny.
The logo.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool. Yeah. PETA got involved at some point. So it was animal cruelty. They dropped that. I mean, clearly this was not by design. You know what I mean? Like this was as freak of an instance as one could get. Yeah. The other time that this happened was kind of, or something similar. I read on August 4th of 1983, Yankees outfielder Dave Winfield killed a seagull in Toronto with a warm-up throw. The Ontario police charged him with animal cruelty, but that was ultimately, the charges were dropped. I mean, it would be wild if a professional baseball player were to like go out on the field to warm up and purposefully throw baseballs at birds.
I don't know. People are crazy. It's crazy that guys kill their wives. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is crazy.
Anyway, Matt Holliday's moth.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So the St. Louis Cardinals are playing the Dodgers at Busch Stadium. It's the top of the 8th. one ball, two outs. The batter hits. Matt Holliday's in the outfield, and he grabs his ear, and people can tell that he's really in pain. So the manager runs out, and they pull him off of the field, and it turns out he has a moth inside of his ear.
Wait a minute. So the game's going on as normal, and somebody hits it to the outfield, but who is this?
Matt Holliday.
Matt Holliday's
No,
supposed to be fielding it, but
no, it wasn't hit to him.
Okay.
So he was like not really in play when this was.
bench?
No, sorry, he was on the outfield, but he wasn't playing.
Okay.
The ball wasn't at him.
Okay.
He was in the left field, and
he's like
the
kinda
play
like
happened
bent
in the
over like
yeah.
holding
And
his ear.
I watched the footage of the game. Like you see the play happen, and you follow the I think it's the right fielder catches the ball, throws it in, and then all of a sudden the camera shows Matt Holliday, and he's just going like this, like bending over, and the manager comes and helps him, and they bring him
hunched over and wincing and
Yeah.
in pain. Oh,
So they took him into the training room, and they tried to pull somebody, substitutes, and he's out of the game. They tried to pull the moth out with tweezers, but they can only get like parts of its wing, which made the moth angry. So it like dug in harder. So they had to flush it out with water. And then
this is like a nightmare. I can't I'm having weird feelings sitting here just imagining something lodging itself in my ear.
Well, I think that, so they flushed out with water. Well, they flushed it out, they flushed water into there, and then they used tweezers to pull the whole thing out. And, they put it in a plastic bag, and he kept it in his locker for a while.
A long time ago, a friend of mine and I had $1 million idea. I think
What was it?
my friend Ross even had a website where he would post his ideas and you could buy them from him.
Okay.
But one of our ideas, and no joke, were like small filters that you could wear inside of your nostrils and inside of your ear.
Like a screen.
Yeah, like a screen so that nothing could get in there.
Well,
Moth in my ear canal.
so there's no footage of them pulling the moth out,
Thank
unfortunately, but I did watch a video of somebody else getting a moth pulled out of his ear, and it was very satisfying for me because I like stuff like that. Also, I was reading on Reddit too, I guess it can be an issue if you have a moth in your ear and you use water to flush it out. Sometimes the moth will get really scared and will go further in and puncture the eardrum. So anyway,
between last episode's talk of veins,
that was 2 episodes ago.
oh, those 2. Oh yeah, that's right. This is turning into like a body pod.
Body horror pod.
Oh,
I don't know. I wonder what it sounded like.
by what it sounded like to
For
Matt
him.
Holliday.
Yeah.
Also it's got little claws and digging in. Maybe he wasn't even focusing on what he was hearing, but more just in sheer terror and pain.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
One time my brother told me that a spider crawled into his ear and went and around his brain and went out the outside, and I believed him. Okay, so tell us about this black cat.
This is probably an all-time.
I've never heard this story.
Oh my God, this is a good one. So we're going way back to September of 1969.
Whoa, Pete was at Woodstock.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Peace and love, man.
So
Wow, chill, Pete.
1969, no spoilers here. This was the year of the Miracle Mets. They went on to win the World Series this year. But anyway, we're in September.
Miracle Mets.
Yeah, because they were so far down in the standings and they rallied.
Oh, maybe they'll do that this year.
Oh, no.
Well, it could happen.
You want to take that bet?
No.
See, that's what I'm saying. Anyway, so here we are, September 1969. We're in Shea Stadium. The Mets are hosting the Cubs. This is crazy. If I had a time machine, I would love to go back to see this because Tom Seaver is pitching for the Mets, and Ferguson Jenkins, all-time Cub legend, is pitching on the other side. What else was interesting is that it accounts of the game say that there was 51,448 paid attendees to this game.
Oh, they had to pay people to come?
No, people paid to come.
Paid attendees.
Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I said that wrong. Anyway.
Paying attendees.
Paying attendees. Oh,
because weren't the White Sox doing that a couple years ago?
they were paying people to go to the
Like
game?
seat fillers? They do that for award shows. Anyway, you did say it wrong, but I said, yeah, forgive me.
So anyway, they sold 51,448 tickets to this game. And some people say that, I mean, this was a marquee matchup because at the time the league configuration was different. So some people seem to think that there were 58,000 people there. I don't know. I mean, was Old Shea Stadium that big, or was it? I'm thinking this place was just jammed, standing room only, wall to wall. Anyway,
yeah.
So it's the top of the fourth inning.
Okay.
Okay. Cubs are down 2-0. Glenn Beckert, he doubled. And so Cubs have a man on second. Sweet swinging Billy Williams. We can get into I got an idea for another episode too, a nicknames.
That's a
nicknames segment. But anyway, sweet swinging Billy Williams is at the plate, and our man, one of my personal faves, Ron Santo, is on deck.
And he's a Met.
No. He's on deck, like he's up next. The Cubs are at bat.
He's on deck for the Mets.
He's not on deck for the Mets.
Okay.
Anywho.
So what happens next?
So Ron Santo is on deck in the circle. You know how there's circles?
Yeah.
Either side? That's the deck.
Oh,
so if you're
okay.
next, you stand in the circle, you stand on deck and you kind of like warm up and get ready.
Yeah.
So he's standing there, and all of a sudden, a black kitten is on the field, and the kitten runs behind Ron Santo, so in between Ron Santo and
The stadium.
and the dugout. The cat then pauses right in front of the Cubs dugout and stares at the Cubs manager, Leo DeRocher.
Okay.
His nickname is Leo the Lip because apparently he is very excitable.
Okay.
And then apparently the cat stood there for a couple seconds. Some say 10,
Spooky.
which is a long time, and then takes off. So apparently at that time, well, there's a lot of superstition surrounding black cats. There's a lot of superstition in baseball altogether.
Yeah.
And
Bad combination. Black cat and a ballpark. Bad combination. It is.
so after that game, and the Cubs lose that game.
Okay.
And after that,
They're cursed
they
again.
went 8-17 down the stretch.
What does that mean?
They won 8 and lost 17
for the
games
rest of the season. I
and
see.
were eliminated. And then the Cubs after that were in a postseason drought that lasted 47 years after this.
That was the last time they made it to the postseason? Before 2016?
Yep.
Wait, so...
No. I'm sorry. No, it was 47 years between then and the next time they made a World Series appearance.
When was that?
2016.
That's what I just said.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did they blame it on the cat? Do people blame it on the cat?
Yeah.
Really?
I mean, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of superstition. So
Did your guy Santo did he blame it?
I'm not.
On the cat?
I'm not sure what his take on it was, but I know that in a previous ep of the pod, we did cover the Billy Goat, the Curse of the Billy Goat, and it was interesting because that happened long before this kind of
Right. Yeah. But this might have reignited the curse.
Berkey Jenkins was like laughing because they're like, "Do you actually believe this?" And he's like, he said something along the lines of, the goat. I heard about the goat. I don't care about the goat. The goat's dead. You know what I mean? He said, but this was real. So that was kind of funny to just be like, well, I wasn't around for the last time, but this one I witnessed, and this is for real.
Would you ever feel that way if a black cat crossed your path?
I mean,
have you ever been spooked out by a black cat?
No, but I definitely had a black cat cross my path on like the sidewalk when walking somewhere. Mm-hmm. And I've thought about it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's influenced my thinking, but it's just like, it's such a well-known kind of like superstition that is just like, oh, black cat just walked by me. My day will not be any less lucky or more lucky than any other day.
Yeah.
I'm not really superstitious in that way, but I do know our house is haunted.
When researching this episode, I watched some videos of compilations, and there are a lot of like cat moments in ballparks. I watched this one where this kitten made it on the ballpark, and like they were trying to get rid of it, and it was scratching the hell out of the guy. It looked like it was the 70s or something.
Oh, yeah. He was trying to chase it down.
Yeah.
The cat was just like...
And then he dropped it, and then he like had to grab it again, and you could tell like the second grab
freaking out.
Was like pretty aggressive.
This is a very ratty episode because I also...
Well, this was inspired by the rats. The rat in the ball bag at the All-Star game.
Oh, my God. Yeah, there was... Yeah.
In Philly.
Yeah. And then... But what I'm saying is that, like, apparently... Seeing cats in Shea Stadium was not a rare event.
Oh, because they were rats.
Because at that point, I think may have been when like that area of Queens or that part of New York City was particularly ratty.
Ew.
So there was also a lot of cats around.
Makes sense.
Too.
Maybe we should get a cat, like an outdoor cat for our backyard.
We did see a feral cat in our backyard once. And I was like,
Sent from God.
It's a sign from wherever that it's like, but
well, Chicago has like a cat homing program for ratting cats.
Yeah.
Cat ratters, ratter cats.
Yeah, I love this one, but it was interesting to like look at images of this too, because baseball really has changed a lot. Mm-hmm. And back then, the dugout didn't even have a fence that separated the bench from the field. So it was literally like...
Was it still like recessed? No.
Nope. It was ground level.
Yeah.
Just off the field.
Okay.
There was a simple wooden bench that ran the length of the dugout.
Now they're like tucked away in their little short sleeve sweatshirts, and they're looking at iPads.
Well, also, I've noticed this too, is that at some point the dugout, or maybe it was just an anomaly at Shea Stadium, but the dugout was dug out.
Okay.
So the players were like beneath.
So they were recessed.
Yeah, not at Shea Stadium.
Oh, okay.
But maybe some other parks of the time did. But then now the dugout has gotten so big that the players no longer sit against the wall. Instead, there's like an additional seating that's almost above at ground level where the players all watch the game from.
Yeah, it's like staggered.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a miniature, like inverted stands.
Theater, yeah.
This dugout, which I think is kind of whatever. It doesn't make any difference. But I did notice that. I was like, oh my God. Like in this image, I was like, yeah, I forgot. Those guys basically just used to sit on a bench right on the field. Almost.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. So that's how close the cat got to the manager. I mean, I'm talking like maybe
right there.
6 feet away. Yeah.
Is there footage of it?
Yeah.
I should watch. Okay, well, I'm going to talk about the rally squirrel.
Okay.
Do you know about the rally squirrel?
Not really. I mean, I've heard of it.
Okay.
Because it's pretty recent. It may actually be the most recent event they were
Yeah.
covering. But yeah, no. Go ahead.
2011. Also, Busch Stadium with my beloved Cardinals. This is pre-Jordan Walker. Jordan Walker probably wasn't even born yet. So depressing. October 4th, 2011. I know. The Phillies are playing St. Louis at Busch Stadium. It was during the National League Division Series.
An LDS.
So basically what happens is in the playoffs, do they call it the playoffs?
This is the division series, so we're in the postseason.
In the postseason,
Yeah.
they have a National League and an American League Division Series. The winner of the National League Division Series plays in the National League Championship Series.
Yep.
Now, you might be confused because there's 3 divisions.
Exactly.
So there will be 3 winners. How can 3 winners compete against each other for the championship series? Well, there's a wild card.
Exactly.
Just found that out, and I don't know how that works. We'll figure it out later. Okay.
Yeah, we'll get
into it. We don't need to get into it.
No, I mean,
you don't even need to talk about getting
postseason is
into it.
It's a little teaser
No, it's
here.
not.
We're going to talk about the mechanics.
We're laying Easter eggs like a little Taylor Swift.
We love the wild card.
We love Taylor Swift.
You?
Yep. We think it's cool that she's rich.
Yeah. Also, it was really nice of her to invite us to her wedding.
Well, it's because you're so wealthy because of your inheritance.
Oh, yeah,
you're
that's
always rubbing elbows with the rich and powerful.
Yeah, we did. Did we drive the Lucid
To the wedding?
Rivian to the wedding, or did we take the jet?
We took the private jet.
Okay.
Pete was in a little sidecar.
Shout out to Taylor Swift.
Oh, congrats, Taylor and
This
Travis.
is a pod. Thanks for.
I hope you liked the set of East Fork Bowls we got you. Okay, so that's how it works with National League Division Series. Game 3, Game 3. So this best of 5. A gray squirrel pops up in the outfield and causes an interruption.
Okay.
Busch Stadium. The next game, Game 4, still at Busch Stadium.
Yeah.
A squirrel runs across the home plate while Phillies pitcher Roy Oswalt was delivering a pitch to Skip Schumacher. And people think it was the same squirrel.
Could be.
The game before, a gray squirrel pops up, delays the game, or doesn't delay, but interrupts the game. They have to stop play. This time, play wasn't stopped, but the gray squirrel ran across the home plate, then ran into the stands. And it's really funny in the footage because you can't see the squirrel, but you can track its movement because of the way everyone's like, there's a chain of people like getting kind of like wiggly. And so you can sort of be like, oh, I think it's there. Yeah. Anyway, it runs back out into the outfield and then kind of hides and finds a hole.
Oh my God.
Pretty funny.
So it went all the way around the whole park.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's fast too.
Oh yeah.
It's like bounding the way that Toad does when he's like really like Jekyll vibes.
Yeah.
Okay. And so anyway, the pitcher decided that he thought that they shouldn't count that pitch because it was declared a ball, and the pitcher wanted to argue that it shouldn't count because he was distracted. Yeah. But the umpire said it does.
Reasonable appeal, but okay.
And if you watch the footage, like the pitch is still like leaves his hand before the squirrel is in his periphery, kind of. I mean, I don't know. It's who knows? But anyway.
I mean, if I were the pitcher,
so game 5
called on me, I'd be like, "There's a squirrel here. Certainly, this can't be called."
Yeah, try it.
You got to give it a shot.
Tap your hat.
Yeah, whatever.
So that pitcher Oswalt was again accosted by a squirrel in game 5 at the Phillies stadium before the game.
What?
Yeah, I guess he was. I don't know. I don't know too much about that.
What are squirrel?
They have it out for this guy.
I mean, is this guy walking around with like a pocket full of peanuts or something like that?
Maybe.
He's attracting squirrels coast to coast.
Seems lucky to me.
Peanuts are kind of like a baseball snack.
Yeah. And people just throw the shells everywhere. Also in game 5, Phillies fans threw a stuffed squirrel into the Cardinals bullpen to taunt the team. And one of the players, Dodals, kept the stuffed squirrel, and they celebrated with it along their journey because they ended up winning the World Series.
That's awesome.
They won the National League Championship against the Brewers and then the World Series against
you'll love
the
to
Rangers.
See Brewers get taken out of the NLCS.
Some of us too. So then a squirrel believed to be the rally squirrel was caught at Busch Stadium on October 8th. So this was like 3 days after all of this happened. It was probably the same squirrel. It was probably living in the ballpark and they caught it. And it was turned over to a wildlife rescue center and was released at Castlewood State Park. So
that's really nice. I
Yeah.
didn't say what happened to the squirrel.
yeah, he made it.
Like, it would have been fun if they kept him as like a pet, and then when he passed, naturally, of course, he was like taxidermied and like put in the clubhouse. or
That would be
something like
sweet.
that.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, it's nice that he was taken back out to the wild.
I always think it'd be cool to taxidermy something like when Pete dies without the stiff stuff inside, so he's floppy, so you can really give it a hug.
This is really morbid right now.
Why don't people do that though? Like stuff it like a stuffed animal.
Because it's deranged. people don't do that because it's crazy.
Hey, let me want to be with you forever. For the listeners, I'm holding the dog. He wants to be with me every episode.
You know, I kind of think that maybe the squirrel didn't want to go out to the nature preserve. Maybe the squirrel...
They should have let the squirrel live in Busch Stadium.
That's where he liked it.
Whatever. Anyway, so those are the 4 animals we've chosen to highlight. We hope you had as much fun.
This time.
We hope you had as much fun listening as we had preparing.
Well, also...
Do you remember when you did a book of report when you were a kid and you'd be like, I hope you enjoyed reading this as much as I enjoyed writing this.
That's basically the theme of this whole podcast, basically. It's like...
Oh, and we have over 100 Instagram followers now.
Oh.
It still stands. If we get to 500, we're going to the batting cage.
We got to get to 500.
Yeah, so tell your friends, Eric. Tell your friends at work.
Can't we just go to the batting cage?
No, it's fun to have stakes.
Ugh. I feel like we're never gonna go. There you go.
Don't you think Pete should play the organ at Wrigley Field?
He's a music lover. All right, so on to the
Yip of the week.
the Yip of the Week award goes to
YIPS.
Yeah.
You got to do it. YIPS. No, make an S.
I mean, I did the best I could. For those that are listening, Molly's having me do a YMCA style YIPS dance thing here for some reason.
YIPS. YIPS. This goes out to all my yippee yippies. I've got love for all my yippee yippies.
So yeah, so this Yip Award goes out to the Yankees.
Finally, I hate the Yankees. No offense.
Oh boy. Light up the comment section. Light it up.
I'm definitely not clipping that because I want to live.
So the Yankees committed a noble tiger versus the Dodgers.
A noble tiger.
A noble tiger, and I'll
NOBLETIGER. This goes out to all my yippee yippies.
Wow. That's a good one. Maybe that should be the theme.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, maybe we should spare everybody that. So anyway, bottom of
Does it really sound that bad?
No, it sounds great.
Okay.
You're doing great, baby. So it's the bottom
Good
of the
singer.
fifth inning in the first game of a day-night doubleheader.
Damn, that's tough. 2 games one day.
Getting paid $1 bazillion.
Whatever. I mean, it's not all about the money, honey.
I know. So anyway, Yankees. It's the top of the inning. The Yankees are up to bat. 3 consecutive singles load the bases. Rice, Goldschmidt, and Bellinger each singled. So I think former White Sox announcer, who I actually kind of missed, the Hawk Harrelson.
Hawk Harrelson?
Yeah,
What a cool name.
We'll get more into that with maybe we'll do a nickname Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, let us know if that sounds fun to you or if
I like that name, nickname Hall of Fame. Oh my
or
God.
both. Or both. So
Both things can be true.
Hawk Harrelson used to say something like "ducks on the pond."
Okay.
So anyway, bases are loaded.
That's what that means. Ducks on the pond.
Yeah, he had a bunch of sayings.
Okay, I like that. That's fun. He sounds like you.
So bases are loaded, nobody out. The Dodgers make a pitching change because whoever's pitching is just the wheels are coming off the wagon. They don't want to lose this game. So they sub a pitcher in. First batter up, Dominguez strikes out.
Uh-oh.
Jazz Chisholm, Jazzy Jazz, he pops out. And then Volpe strikes out, leaving all 3 stranded that had made it to base with 0 out. So now we can get onto why is this a noble tiger?
I'll tell you why. No outs, bases loaded, ending with team incapable of getting easy run.
So NOBLETIGER.
The easy run, that's a little pejorative,
Yeah, I mean,
but it does make it a nice acronym.
I mean, also, it's like this acronym came to be on the Tigers subreddit in 2018.
Oh, it's
A bunch of
new.
Redditors. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like it's not like
A noble tiger.
no,
That's
it's
so
not like in
funny.
the official stats. Like
Wait, we should make the Yips Noble Tiger t-shirts.
maybe,
That's a cute one.
yeah. I mean that kind of sums up the Yips.
It kind of sums up the Yips.
And that kind of sums up this episode, to be honest.
All right. Well, thanks for listening. Like and
Episode
subscribe.
6 down. Can you believe this?
Tell your friends. We're trying to get 500 Instagram followers.
Tell your dad.
Tell your dad.
Tell your uncle.
Parents love me.
Oh yeah. Tell your
Parents love
uncles,
Eric.
Your aunts. Tell them.
If you have 2 different devices, subscribe on both.
Oh yeah. Get a burner. Make a weird account on the burner phone.
Hire a bot farm to follow us.
Yeah. If you can, that'd be nice.
We'll take what we can get.
Yeah.
We're trying to get a sponsorship from Chobani.
We'll take
Chobani
anything, basically.
Flips.
No, we will not take anything.
Yeah, we will.
No.
We want to get sponsored by Chobani Flips. That's where you take the ice or the yogurt and you take the toppings and you flip them in.
I mean, I know what it is.
I think.
Why are you thinking about that right now?
I don't know. I just thought of it. Or Luigi's Italian Ice we'll take.
What about the Federal Reserve Bank?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Straight
The United
cash,
States
baby.
government.
Yeah, just whatever.
The GOP.
I draw the line somewhere.
Half Acre.
Sure.
Cats. Doves. Who else would sponsor us?
I mean,
I really want some food stuff.
realistically,
Chobani Flips.
I kind of feel like
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
fruit roll-ups.
Yeah, they've got deep pockets.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, have a good week. See you next week.
See you next week.
Ciao.